So we got the finest throttle cable you can get on eBay for $15. It's like $29 versus buying a new one. So we'll roll the dice and see what happens. All right, crank it up. Hang on, timing's a little high. Hello YouTube and welcome back to Small Block Saloon. I'm Driver. Today we're going to continue working on our Wasteland project car, the Outrider Interceptor, and a trailer. Alright YouTube, so this video is going to be a little different. We're going to be working on the trailer because it's in dire need to get some stuff done so that we can actually get to Wasteland. The plan is I've already built like a sleeper, for lack of a better term. It's just basically like a little box for bunk beds. And it's going to be on the front here over the tongue and probably for like the first 2.5 foot of the trailer. And then the Outrider is going to have to sit on the back. So what we're going to do right now is start mounting up a winch mount and some pockets, because there's not a whole lot of points to strap stuff on this trailer right now. Let's get into it. Alright YouTube, so I got the pockets welded up. I went ahead and did 3 per side. I can put 2x4s in here. I can use the big straps, or then I drilled holes in them where I can even use small ratchet straps. So that'll give us some versatility as far as strapping stuff on the trailer. I'm gonna weld a hook up here on the front next for the sleeper. And I know some of this seems a little crazy right now, but once it all comes together, you'll see my plan. So let's get into that next. Alright YouTube, so another thing we need to do is get this alternator working, and what I got is a external voltage regulator. Ooh, it probably don't work now. It just bolts on the back, and basically you run a wire from that over to your battery, and it kind of makes it like a one wire. It ain't really a one wire because you got to wire this, but let's get going on that next. Alright YouTube, we got it wired. I'm not even sure if it's gonna work, but this piece was like $29 versus buying a new one, so we'll roll the dice, see what happens. Alright YouTube, let's see if this thing works. I don't know if I can get this meter where you can see it or not. Looks like 12.40. Alright, crank it up. Hang on, timing's a little high. Alright, looks like we're at 12.0. Okay, go ahead and try to crank it now. It's charging. It ain't doing good. It ain't doing great, but it's working. All right, YouTube. So it seems to be working. I don't know if you can hear me over the engine. It's not overcharging. It's putting out about 13.3, 13.2. So I mean, I'd like to see more like 13.7 or closer to 14, 13.8, but it is what it is. It seems to be working, especially since it was just laying around. So we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. On to the next thing. All right, YouTube. So you might remember a couple videos back, we had a problem with the throttle cable getting stuck wide open. So we got the finest throttle cable you can get on eBay for $15, or Amazon for $15, and I don't know, we're gonna try to put it on. I ain't had no more problem out of this one, but I can tell it's old and it's got a bad spot in it. We need to go ahead and try to fix it. So we're gonna try to do this. I got a couple of these kits. We need to work with that kick down linkage as well, so we can get on there and see what we can do. Tell you what, YouTube, the spikes actually work as a deterrent to lean over this fender and work on it, so they're gonna have to come off for now anyway. I guess now is good practice to see how easy they are to get off and on. It just zipped in with self-tappers, but we might change that later on. Tell you one thing that's nice about having a wasteland car, YouTube. You don't have to worry about scratching it. You don't have to worry about scratching it with your clothes or with your tools, you know. You just work on it, not worry about it. I just bought this brand new wrench today that might work a little better. I didn't buy it for this per se, I just bought it. Oh yeah, that's gonna work great. Snap on. Nope. Tractor Supply. Alright guys, editing driver here. I know I just made this old joke in the video, but I got to say, since this video is filmed, I've been using this little stubby ratchet. I really like this thing, man. It's 3/8 and quarter drive, and then this one's 3/8 and half drive. And they say lifetime warranty. I don't know what that means. It come from Tractor Supply, but both these ratchets, it was a $9.99 for both of them. So I've really enjoyed it. Pick it up, man. I really like it. It feels like it's well built, and for the price, you can't beat it. Oh yeah. All right. There we go. Set that over there out of the way. Now we can get in here again. All right, let me get y'all where you can see something. All right. Well, there went the spring. That's that. That's 5/16 as well. Might be 3/8. Yeah, it's bigger. Little ratchets coming in clutch, man. I didn't even plan on using it for this. Just bought it because it was a 2-pack for $10. I was like, how can you go wrong with that? Little did I know. All right. All right, let me go in the car, get it loose from in there. I'll cut you back on. All right, we got disconnected YouTube, so it ought to pull right out. Yeah, that's a short little dude. I also got this transmission cable. We're gonna do something with him too, because that AOD is supposed to have that hooked up. So anyway, all right, YouTube, let's see what we get for $15 with this Spurtar. I don't know how to say it. Hell, I don't know if I can open it. Good God, dude, what kind of tape is this? I should have built the car out of this tape. Shit. All right. Oh, look, we got instructions. Got a nice little bag to put all the leftover parts in when we're done. My fingers are all cut up, man. I've cut them with the grinder and all kinds of stuff. Ooh, look at this. See, there's some nice little gloves. You got some kids. I mean, I don't have big hands at all. They're about fit a 5-year-old maybe. Looks like this thing's all together already. Well, kind of self-explanatory. That goes to the wait a minute now. I said self-explanatory. Looks like that part up there goes to the carburetor. This part must go to the throttle. All right. Let's try to get it on there. All right, gang. There ain't really a lot of ways to get you in there, share what I'm doing, but what I got these pieces separated, and the firewall hole is kind of big, so I'm gonna use these washers as a spacer. Slide this through the firewall and then capture it with another washer on the back side, put the nut on it. So again, y'all can't really see a lot in there, but that's what's going on. All right, we got the wire fished through. Hopefully you guys can see that. And it's long as hell, but I think what I'm gonna do is just loop it right around. I know that's not great for it, but I don't have a lot of other options at this point. Already I made a bracket there to hold it. And now we should just be able to cut it to length and put our throttle spring back on. I don't know where I put it at. I need to find it. And that should be it. All right, YouTube, I got you in here. Alright, YouTube, I got you in here where you can see now. I got this thing adjusted out and got my little piece on my carburetor. And how you do this is I'll just pull this tight and I'll have to cut it. It's tough to do with one hand. I'll have to cut it where it goes, you know, up into this piece right here. And then it's got a little set screw there. So probably gonna cut it with a grinder and tighten it down. Go from there. YouTube, what I've done there is I've welded that tab on and I've made another little bracket. I'm going to drill some holes in this after it cools down where this is adjustable, and this where did it go? This kick down cable will mount. It's hot. I don't want to mount the plastic, but it'll mount over there, inside onto the carb on that lower lever. And then our transmission should shift. And you can see it pulls that TV cable. So I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, but like I said, I got some adjustment here. It is that kind of a harsh angle right here, but I can live with it. It ain't going to be that bad. We'll know if it, once we get driving it, if it needs to be adjusted. So one more thing off the list. Alright guys, so I know we're kind of all over the place for this video. There's going to be some videos like this coming up where it's not just the car. I got a lot of things to finish right now. As of filming today, I think I got like 155 days to Wasteland, so I still got some time, but I'm really starting to feel some pressure. I got a lot of stuff I want to get done. We still got to work on the bike. That's a tent that's sitting on top of it I bought. So we're going to be doing some camping stuff, and we still got to modify the trailer some more to haul everything. There's a lot more that's got to go into this trip than just the car, which that's what I want to take, you know, but I want to be able to live when we get there too. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you hadn't subscribed, please just continue to watch, and hopefully sooner one day or another you'll just feel the need to hit that button. So I want to say thanks. Watch one of these other 2 videos that's being listed down here, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.